have new quests in your codex.
Operator, did you hear that? It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot!
Tenno! You wretched maggots! My ghoul!
Noi.
Fanoi.
The thing about the Warframe market is 90% of... I don't want to say everything, but like weapons and Warframes, 90% of them are blueprint. You can just make the blueprint. So the platinum is purely a, I don't have time to do this, I want it now.
Yeah.
I don't want to say whaling, but it's essentially for the people who don't have the time set to do this and just want to play it and just have the money to throw at it to get the things that they want.
Yeah.
They can just buy it outright and go off, whereas
Yeah.
everyone else can just buy the blueprint and farm for it. There's very few things that don't have blueprints.
The only things I've spent platinum on are the Ember Heirloom, because Ember, and color palettes, because you have to spend platinum on that. Oh, and a hairstyle, I think. Fenris,
Like the Akam Brunt is one of the items that doesn't have a blueprint. You click hide item without blueprint and Akam Brunt disappears until you look at it, and under build requirements it says Chem Lab.
Yeah.
So it does have a blueprint, it's just not a blueprint you can get from the market, you have to go get it from the dojo.
Fair, yeah.
Okay.
Flashing lights warning. There we go.
Where is the promo? Okay.
Re-invite Callista.
I still have the invitation. I'm just going through my go live messages.
Gotcha.
I don't think Fen can hear any of us because I'm not done full live just yet.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
A strange biological archive here. I cannot explain it, operator, as you know, a sustained memory system. Otis recommends leaving at once and welding the door shut.
I went into the flesh room. I forget the creature's name.
Helminth.
Helminth. I went into the Helminth room, and Ortis is like, a strange biological archive. I do not know what this is because I have suffered some system memory loss or something like that. But Ortis suggests leaving at once and welding the door shut.
Okay. So
Yeah,
my
that's
go
all this.
lives. So full live in 3, 2, 1. Okay, they can hear us now, and they can see us.
Can they now?
Nice.
They can. Hello, Fen. Welcome in. Okay.
Okay. I should see if I can craft any weapons. It won't help for this play session, but... Oh, I have a bunch of things already to claim. Ready to build.
Energy lab.
Furus, have I finished
I need to
that?
go make the Galaxion.
Yes, I have finished the Furus, so a Furus.
Service your weapons myself.
So I've got a day and a half until the Equinox day and night aspects are finished, and then I can make the Equinox, actually.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
don't like Equinox. Normal Warframes have 4 blueprints. They have the blueprint itself and the 3 parts. Equinox has 9.
Hi, Fen. Welcome in.
2 sets of neuroptics, Shathian systems. Then you make the day aspect and the night aspect, which both take 3 days. And then you combine them into the full Equinox, which also takes 3 days. So it takes a week.
Fun.
And that's not even counting the time you have to spend grinding to get the fucking stuff.
Yeah.
Who?
I
Me?
did it all in did it in one day.
Annoyed? Never.
Never.
Yeah.
Metron.
I
I'm switching to a bunch of stuff that I have completely unleveled. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Where are we going?
I believe the usual spot that people go to just farm out stuff is Hydron on Sedna.
Said.
Yeah. I typically went to Hydron on Sedna. I stopped going there because instead I went to Elite Sanctuary Onslaught with the weapon I wanted and nothing else. Because even if you have... The XP you earn is split between all weapons, even if that weapon's already mastered. So you
interesting.
unequip your melee and secondary and walk in with just your primary. And in like 2 zones, you have it maxed out.
How do I select Onslaught?
I don't remember exactly. It's
It's under Syndicate at the top.
yeah.
However, one thing I would suggest we do first is Galleon of Ghouls, so that we can get an Orokin Catalyst and Orokin Reactor.
Galleon of Ghouls. Okay.
Because that's super easy, super quick. And we get an Orokin Catalyst and an Orokin Reactor.
I mean,
Which is really
two
nice.
very good things to have.
Yeah. I have like 6 potatoes of each. But I've not
6
spent on
potatoes
anything
of
because I
each.
don't want... Yeah. I've got like 6
lot of
catalysts and 6
potatoes.
reactors or something. But I've not spent on anything because I don't want to commit them to something I'm not going to use. And there's also the fact that mostly with the potatoes that you put in Warframes, a lot of my Warframes are not prime.
Yeah.
And a lot of them do have prime variants. I don't want to shove a potato into a Warframe if in a week I'm going to feed it to the helmet
Yeah.
because I got the prime version. It's just a waste of a potato. Especially if I
probably farm
don't
out.
use that Warframe a lot.
I should probably farm out another mag to feed to the helmet.
Unless you get
Yeah.
Mag Prime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Because
I
then
should
you can
probably
just feed
get-
normal Mag too.
Yeah, I should probably get Mag Prime because Mag is like my main, like the one that I play the most.
Yeah.
A Mag Prime set. Ooh, the Mag Prime set is like 90 plat.
Yeah.
Alright, in that case, have I got any Mag Prime stuff? Void Relics. Mag.
It's a potato.
I have 6 Lith M1 relics. That contains a Mag Prime blueprint. I don't have any other Mag blueprints.
I have 0 relics for it, so I, I could just get some relics and try and pop them. Hopefully, get it.
Yeah,
Or
the
I could
chassis
just-
10 plat. The neuroptics are 15. And the systems are like 18 to 20. So that's...
I just discovered why people think the Nautilus is a very good Sentinel.
Oh,
One of the mods for it, Cordon, it's a precept mod, gives it an ability called that forces enemies within 30 meters of the target into clusters for easier targeting.
ooh,
That's just free grouping.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's really fucking good, actually.
Yeah, that does sound really good.
Like, yeah, no, that's really good.
I have to open up Firefox to join the...
It's still so
I
interesting
hate
to me
that
that
it doesn't work on Opera.
it's so interesting to me that like the railjack kind of just chills here and has an umbilical cord to our ship at like all times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our landing craft is connected to our orbiter, and it's connected to, and the railjar is connected to the orbiter. And we hardly ever see the actual full orbiter. We only see it in the drifter camp. That's the first time we actually see the orbiter. Up until then, we've only ever seen the railjack of a landing craft.
Oh wait, so the landing craft is on a railjack already?
No, it's separate, but it's...
You have a
complicated.
landing craft, an
Right,
orbiter, and a railjack.
Right,
And
right. I knew that.
the landing craft is mounted to the orbiter,
Right.
and the railjack's umbilicaled to the orbiter as well.
Yeah.
But you only ever see the inside of the orbiter. You never see the outside until
Yeah.
New War, where it's buried in the ground
Right, yeah.
in the drifter camp.
Calista, we are
So we
waiting
don't
for
actually
you,
know
Ben.
what the orbiter looks like.
Okay. Sorry, I was just putting mods on stuff.
You're good. I just wanted to make sure you need.
Oh wait, shit, we're doing Galleon of Ghouls, and I brought a frame I need to level.
I mean,
This
I
is-
did
Oh,
the
no.
same, so
I know,
I
it's
mean-
just, I did Galleon of Ghouls, the other day, and oh my god, it's
fuck it, we ball.
kind of...
You traitorous
Fuck it, we're bald!
skulks
Yeah.
somewhere on this galleon. Find him. Capture him.
If I'd thought about this,
Oh wow.
I wouldn't have thinged it, because I forgot you have to use the Ogres. And my strategy with Revenant is to pop my thing that makes Revenant immortal, which I can't do because they've turned my immortality off.
Trick for you has caused me.
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
Dano, do you know?
like I said, I would have brought like Rhino or something, a frame that I knew had good, like...
So this gun is I think I'm dying to the gun. I could be wrong.
Yeah. It had that blast radius damage.
to a massive scale.
Yeah, it will absolutely hit you.
Fun.
Yep.
Come in. Yep.
Yeah, if I fought ahead for a single moment, I would have grabbed a frame that was naturally tanky. Like Inaros or something, like health tank it. You know, something that doesn't rely on abilities to be immortal.
Yeah, like Rhino or Valkyr.
Well, Valkyr is more
Whoa.
use her for become immortal.
Well, no, because Valkyr has like one of the highest innate armor values of any Warframe.
Yeah, but no one ever uses it for that. That's why they're doing the rework, because it's like, we're going to give you super armor so you don't take damage, and then give you an ability that makes you completely invulnerable at all times.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to y'all.
Just bullet jump your way to freedom.
Yes, but I'm trying to figure out how to navigate the path. It's like...
It's fine, it should just extract us in like about 30 seconds.
Yep.
Just blow things up.
Can you revive, or is this
I
your
can
last-
revive. I'm just waiting to, have the longest invulnerability I can. Okay, here we go. Hey, look at that! Teleported to the end. Yippee.
For a Tenno maggot.
Not bad for a Tenno maggot.
I don't fucking... Every time he opens his mouth to say maggot, I don't hear maggot.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it sounds like the energy he gives off is like saying a slur.
No, I
Yeah.
have not read them.
Yeah.
I mean, if they hack, are we surprised?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if you showed every villain in Warframe to someone and said, "Here, which one of these is racist?" Instantly they get him a finger. I swear. That guy, that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about any of the rest, but that one definitely.
Yeah. We're already K.
Yeah. This is a good opportunity to slap on a Warframe I've not.
A normal Sanctuary Onslaught. I thought you meant Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, because Elite Sanctuary Onslaught is like... If you want to level weapons, that's their one-stop shop.
Yes. But for leveling frames,
Yes.
apparently it's Sanctuary Onslaught.
Huh.
Just because it's like a little bit easier.
Elite Sanctuary
Also,
Onslaught
you have to be
requires that the
master
frame
rank
has
30
already
to
been
take
mastered.
unleveled Warframes into Elite Sanctuary Onslaught.
Mhm. Fair.
I don't think you need to. I think it just needs to be mastered. Or am I wrong?
I don't remember. It might just be needs to be mastered, but I don't remember. I don't remember. I forgore.
No Rember, only for gore.
Yeah.
Either way, the normal one is where you level frames. So I need to kill 150 enemies with cold damage, so I slapped on Frost.
Fun.
Your duty in this experiment
Fun and entirely understandable.
Digital. It's just this little small room here.
Yep, and then in 1 minute 30, it will give us a new room.
Okay. And we just go until everything's leveled up, basically?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, this one is you go into your frames leveled up, which it's typically that you just use whatever damaging ability your frame has.
I like how they still have the hand here and everything.
Yeah, even though you can't activate it, I don't think.
Yeah. I went up to it just to see, and you could not. Or I could not, at least. Ooh, a little bit of a frame drop there.
Yeah, does that every time the portal opens, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Portal. Because it's like suddenly loading in the next stage.
Yeah, basically.
So it transfers between all enemy types, so you can't do like a build to affect like a particular enemy that you're attacking.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Honestly, what would really piss me off immensely is if they made a Warframe that, like, the way you built it was specifically, like, it benefited from, like, building it specifically to hunt down a specific faction of enemies.
Ooh, yeah.
So, like, it released with a set of augment mods that you would get when you built the Warframe, and would basically, you modified them and you slotted them in, and it would alter the abilities to make it specifically more effective against that one faction.
Yeah, it would be kind of like there's a couple of mods that's like 1.05x damage to Corpus or whatever.
The Bane mods, yeah. If you level those up all the way, they can get to, like, I think it's a 3 times damage modifier per faction. And the status effects do, like, double dip on that, but I don't use them because I don't want to switch between weapon builds every time I fight a different faction.
Yeah. It's
I
like,
want
it's
to have
a neat idea, but
Yeah.
I like
It's
my
like
weapon.
if you're doing something like you're farming a specific thing,
Yeah, then it
so
can be
you're
used.
always fighting corpus, then it's worth it. Especially if the weapon has dots on it, because dots double dip.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's not worth it if you're fighting multiple factions.
Right. I did not mean to do that. Okay. I really enjoy playing Warframe. I guess, like, replaying through with Steel Path would probably be a way for me to feel a little bit more connected in with the game again. Because, like, ever since I completed the main story, it feels a little bit like, oh, I'm disconnected from what's going on in the game.
I feel ya. I've been, slowly chugging my way through Steel Path, and it's been a bit annoying, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hey! I have Sevagoth's Exalted Stands!
Nice. I don't know what that's about, but...
That seems like a bot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely seems like a bot.
And that's a hate bot.
Yeah. Delete that message. Delete that message.
A new data
And delete that
compass is
message.
open. Our experiment
Okay.
moves to a new zone.
To a new zone.
To a new zone!
Okay. Customization. Custom. 5 days.
God, how sad can you be that you have to go around harassing random people to feel good about yourself? What? Was it that mommy didn't hug you enough, or was it that daddy pushed you? It's like, get a fucking life.
Yeah.
You'll be happier. Get a hobby.
Yes, get a
Fucking-
hobby. Touch grass.
Go get a little whittling knife and a chunk of wood and make yourself a dildo to go yourself.
That has to be the most creative insult I've ever heard.
I don't often have moments like that where, like, my brain works and produces something, but when it does, I'm very happy.
Yeah. Oh, it's also a bot.
Yep. What's interesting is I switched it to 5 days of being subscribed, so... That's just an extra
It's because
sad
sad
indicator.
people like this. It's because sad people like this, like, come in ahead of time to make sure that they can spread their hate. Because they know if they just turned up, you'd turn it to like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's just sort of like, okay, slowly inch it up. Okay, yep. And so this is 5
YouTube has
weeks.
such poor moderation
It does. It really does.
Data conduit. Proceed
that you can't even properly block someone.
It's like I could turn on like the extreme moderation policy,
Hunter, you are running
and
out of
I
time.
debate about doing that. But then it's like, oh, if mission complete, okay. If you so much as
Oh,
like,
you all left. I thought you were gonna keep going, so I went to the next zone.
I was going to go to the next zone, but I was handling moderation stuff.
Yeah, fair.
It's like I even on the first tier of moderation stuff with YouTube, it's like, oh, if you say fuck, it'll get it, but then we won't catch like slurs and stuff. So it just feels pointless. I have a mastery test.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Begin test. Not even going to do the practice. I'll probably be fine. Probably should have switched frames, but whatever.
Your foes are not the only dangers you will face in the field. Avoid the lasers and defeat the enemies.
Avoid the lasers, defeat the enemies. Okay.
The mastery tests can get a bit rough as you get to the higher ones.
Yeah. So
Oh,
my
okay.
was it was Mastery 16 or 17 was a pain, but Mastery 18 was like piss easy.
Fun. I think one of you all have access to moderation on my channel.
Give me a second.
Thank you. They're saying to avoid the lasers, but like, it hasn't been forcing me to. Okay. Uh, 5 years. Here we go.
That's that. Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Over to Twitch.
Okay, I think I...
Ordis has received messages for the operator. No, I have not read them.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to check on my weapons. Okay, I have a bit more to level for everything, so. That's a weird one. We reported your PlayStation account for linking to your YouTube. Have fun losing your PlayStation account next time. 1, I don't think there's a way to link a YouTube account to PlayStation or vice versa. And 2, okay. Whatever. I don't play on PlayStation anymore.
Yeah, like, clap, well done. 2 fucking curs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Group up with folks.
Yeah, my PlayStation account is going to get is going to get banned for what exactly? Being trans. As much as you hate trans people, it's not illegal. Yet, the orange cunt's trying to change that.
Yeah,
Well-
for full technicality, it is illegal in some places, but also, like, we're gonna keep existing even if it becomes illegal.
Yeah, it's like,
My
You don't
trans joy
go away.
overrides, like, anything else.
Progressions. All systems
Yeah.
nominal.
it's like just declaring something illegal doesn't make it disappear.
Mhm.
It's
We
still
have existed
there.
for thousands of years.
And we will continue to exist for thousands more.
Mm-hmm.
The Romans and Greeks knew about this already. Why are people from 1,000, 2,000 years ago more educated than modern people with access to the internet?
Trans people used to be your priestesses and religious leaders. And revered, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's just Eurocentrism rotting your brain.
Exactly.
morons with no brain but an opinion can now be heard and spread their no brain opinion among others.
Okay. Where's... My mother is texting me. I'm in the middle of stream. I can't talk. Don't ask me if I want you to buy something for me. She wants to know if I want a set of pajamas. I can't fucking talk about that right now. I'm in the middle of stream.
Stream.
Honestly.
These people don't talk to actual women or women, so I don't care about them. Just support LGBT. Yeah, that like those people are just sad. Like you're so caught up in this like one aspect of life. Literally, one of the things that I think about the least is my identity as a trans person. I am thinking about programming. I am thinking about video games. I am thinking about, like, home labbing, woodworking. Like, I'm thinking about, like, anything else other than trans stuff. I'm thinking about how I love my girlfriends, but, like, also...
I am thinking about cheese.
Cheese. It's like the people who go and attack think way more about trans stuff than what trans people do usually.
Yeah.
It's like they're obsessed with us.
Yeah. Turtle.
It's like they are compulsively obsessed with our existence and what's in our pants and what we do, and we don't think about them at all until they get in our face and scream at us, and we're just like, who the fuck are you and why are you here?
Yeah.
It's like, why does what's in my pants or what I identify as matter to you?
Also, I'm not gonna get bottom surgery. Like, oh, when are you gonna get the surgery? Oh, you're gonna mutilate yourself. No. I'm terrified of surgery. I'm not gonna do it. And I'm perfectly happy with that.
I'm
I have
terrified
considered
of
getting an
surgery.
orchiectomy. Unfortunately, given the current state of the world, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah. Valid.
Yeah.
But, like, I love when, for, like, my particular, like, state of things, where it's like, I'm non-op, and they're like, oh, you're gonna mutilate yourself. It's like, no, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, so I like having boobs, and I also like my penis.
Exactly.
These two things can be the same. They are not mutually exclusive.
Did I mention that the Warframe 1999 music is, like, really good?
Yeah.
As long as you accept who you are is the most happy thing. Yes, exactly. Like, I think everybody should, like, spend some amount of time analyzing their gender. And if you find that, like, oh yeah, I'm very happy as a cis person, great. I love that for you. But, like, then forcing it on others is where, like, the line is drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll never control me. the music playing right now on my end.
Yeah. Fucking love the Warframe music, honestly.
Yeah. I need to listen to
Especially
it more.
1999.
I think someone said
Yeah.
Warframe was the way that the CEO advertised his music. That
Oh,
I
really?
made this game to advertise my soundtrack. Yeah. The same way it's like Doom. You buy the soundtrack and it comes with a free game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
That's also Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear is very much you buy a soundtrack and it comes with a free game. The Town Inside Me is on my playlist and it's constant in my head.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything good on your end for,
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was just adding mods to Sevagoth.
Sure thing.
You know, the 7 Goths in a trench coat. Or, no,
I should have
7
done this while
Goths
we
in a
were
captain's
waiting.
coat is it should be.
I should have done this while we were waiting, but I need to go to the dojo to grab a blueprint so it doesn't take 3 days for me to start using it.
Sure. So...
I don't need anything to level up, and both of you do, so I'm going to hop out while you do a sanctuary run,
okay.
and
Okay.
I will be back in a minute.
Can you only do one rank up per day?
Yes,
yes.
I believe so.
Yeah. Per 23 hours, I think it is. It's something weird like 22 or 23 hours.
Time comes, I will
Yeah.
open the next data conduit.
The next data conduit.
Oh, that's your... Okay.
Yeah. I came through and just claimed the first thing I saw.
Yeah. What I typically do with mind control is I strip an overguard off of an Eximus and then mind control the Eximus. It's really good now, especially since they've finally fixed it so that you, the Jade Light Eximus, ability actually targets enemies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I love the epitaph. I shot an enemy and the explosion just went fucking orbital.
Amazing.
Like, I saw the explosion hit and the next thing I saw was the enemy's body just flying diagonally off screen.
Nyom.
I've got a Glaxian crafting, so in the future when I get stuck with kill things with frost, it's like, well, kill things with cold damage, I don't have to use frost for it.
I would recommend investing in hunting Sisters of Parvos to get the Tenet Glaxion. because that can, it's like the Glaxion, except that the beam can chain between enemies.
Neat.
There we go.
Thanos. Ooh.
I would love. Okay, this is just a pit in the earth. I'm just standing in a
The black hole.
void. Yeah, there's just a black hole here randomly.
Amazing.
Warframe is a
stimulus.
perfectly optimized game.
No issues.
None at all. By which I mean, I have rarely ever seen Warframe crash, but it will glitch out pretty badly.
Yeah. I think I've had one crash in like the 300 hours playing.
Yeah. And that's just like, for all the glitches, the fact that it glitches more than it far more than it crashes is, in my opinion, good game design.
Yeah, it's stable. It acts weirdly when it's been running for too long or when other things like that. But it doesn't fully break down. It just gets a bit weird until you boot it back up again.
Right.
It's very stable.
That could
never,
be
like,
some sort of
flat
like
out
slow
dies.
memory leak, but also like memory like I forget which game engine this is written in, but like depending upon the programming language, like if it's something like Java where it's like, oh, it's probably not Java. Very few games are written in Java, but like a lot of programming languages have like a garbage collector now where it's like, oh, this memory hasn't been used for a while. Delete.
Yeah. I forgot. I'm using the Tennokan Sayandana, which has an ability, or the Riftguard one has an emote that you can use to change it between normal and void swept. So it's got like void detailing on it now. If I use that emote, which I did. Yeah. Yeah,
I
no.
absolutely can't use Vanadorok to like if I was playing Nyx, I could not use Vanadorok because even with no charging, with just a single shot fired attack, I am already dealing like at minimum 18k. Like no matter what, like X must die in a single tap shot.
B. A B?
A bee?
My name is Michael with a B.
Where's the bee?
There's a B.
There's the.
Just the pure, like, great voice acting. Like, the pure, visceral panic in their voice.
Yeah.
One more efficiency stimulus. There we go.
Got it.
I think doing that, from my understanding, doing that, like, makes it so our scores better for any kills after
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So it's like the first thing you want
It's
to do is
like-
kind of find those and then start killing things.
Yep. When you grab one, it fixes your efficiency sum. So like if your efficiency is dropping, or like it's only at 80, it'll jump up to like 90. but it also makes it so that you get more score out of each kill, and you lose a less score over time.
Gotcha.
It's just an increase in, well, like it says, efficiency.
Gotcha. Immediate boost plus better everything else.
Yeah. There you go. Full damage enemies finished.
Conduit materializing. B+.
E+1.
The rating we got. Bum, bum, bam, bum. Yeah! A, like, vent pulled me down.
Yeah, there's an event that does that in this map. It's kind of sus, not gonna lie.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Amongst us.
suspicious. Boop.
Boop. Hi, Saturn.
Have we found any of the other efficiencies? I only saw one. I guess if we're at 100%, it doesn't really matter. This map's a little weird for, like, going around, just because there's, like, such a long, thin tendril between two different sections of the map.
Yes.
I've met a lot of really great people over on the YouTube side of things. But I, like, with the fact that, like, all of the hate rate, like, I had, like, 1 or 2 hate rates in all of my time of Twitch. And that was, like, back, that was, like, back in 2020 or something. Like, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm debating just, like, having it constantly set to, like, 1 year or something for YouTube chat. Maybe 6 months. But, like, you know. Have it set to a very long time period. And, like, yeah. You want to subscribe to me and then be a long-time watcher and then chat with me? Cool. Great. But, since the moderation system is just better on Twitch currently, just like leaving that for the... Yeah, you can immediately talk with me over here.
Yeah.
But like also streaming to YouTube so that like the VOD is immediately available and all of that.
Yeah, instead of having to upload it.
Might have to put like some sort of disclaimer on screen to like make it obvious why you can't chat. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like if you want to hate me, come to Twitch where I can ban you.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube makes it too easy to be...
Hateful.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can only
They make
ban
it too
individual
easy to be
words.
hateful
You can't
because you
do
can't.
regex filters for hate speech.
Yeah. Yeah. The moderation is poor. You can only hide messages. You can't even ban the user from the channel. You can only up the time until they can't talk in the chat because they've not been subscribed long enough. It's just generally pretty poor. Whereas on Twitch, the second someone comes around being hateful and getting around the filters, you can just directly ban them, and then they can't ever interact with your channel.
Even
Unless... Yeah, they can't even watch it. They can't do anything unless they, like, make a new account.
Yeah.
What? Okay. For a second, an enemy appeared immediately on top of where, like, one of the affinity things are. Or were. And so I was like, do they just stop being the affinity things if you don't get them in time and then an enemy's there? Like, huh? What?
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, no, it was still there.
Yeah. I figured. Just,
I saw
don't
the
know.
enemy spawn in front of me, and so I was confused for a second. I should check. Okay, not maxed out yet.
Okay, now that's just evil.
Oh?
There was one thing I saw. It was a corrupted nullifier who was also a Jade Eximus.
Ooh.
That's just evil.
That is just evil. That goes beyond even war crimes. That's just wrong.
War crime premium.
War crime premium. Now with extra genocide.
Yeah.
Oh. I've got ads on my end.
All good. My ads are just about ending.
Mine just finished. Like, a minute or two ago.
Oh, I was standing right inside of where the conduit materialized, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Feel it now? That stress? You are generating useful data, Hunter.
Yeah, stress is useful data. Up, 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 up. Let me down. Yeah, I definitely should have put some mods on. I was just like, select weapon, hit go.
Yeah.
You got an A. Yippee.
Open. Go now.
Ads are over.
Yippee.
Yippee.
Okay. I think we do this zone and then we dip out and reset.
Sure.
Yeah.
I will try and focus on Nyx since it's like the frames that we're focusing on here.
Yeah. You get your affinity from kills with the frame's abilities.
Yeah, okay.
Kills with weapons get split between all weapons, but kills with the frame go directly to the frame.
I'm assuming any kills from like the creature I take over counts towards affinity for me.
I think so, yes.
Uh-oh.
Don't mind my shadow.
Don't mind my shadow.
Enter the conduit now.
If we just wait out the timer instead of going it.
Yeah.
think I'd be able to max out everything.
Nice. I accidentally went through. I didn't mean to. Did that start the next conduit? It did. It did for me.
Just find a corner and just hide, and then when the efficiency runs out, it should automatically boot you.
Okay.
And finish the thing.
Efficiency is crucial to this experiment's design. Work faster.
I've died twice. Okay.
Hunter, you exceed expectations. You are far more exciting and complex than any specimen in my sanctuary.
Cool. Excellent. And then could I be reinvited to group? Or did everyone split up, basically?
We got split up.
Okay. I got pinged for something. Taking a look at this. Okay. Y'all go and do stuff. I need to go take a look at something for work, as I am on call for work and there is an incident, so I will be back.
Oh dear. Okay, stay safe. Everything.
Operator, Ordis is sorry. Happy to report that all my good jokes are gone.
I am back.
Welcome back. We're just doing some quick index because Kay has a Nightwave.
Nightwave quest.
Sure thing. I go to communication friends and then join session. Unable to join. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I'll do a little bit of Onslaught since I'm almost done with this, like, set of leveling for this frame.
Yeah, that'd work. We're going to be at this for a little bit because we need to get 3 wins in a row without Neff's brokers getting any points.
Fun.
You've probably already collected enough in points to finish off the thing.
Yeah, there's the first one.
Yeah, I just had to give a database a little bit more oomph.
Ah, that's good.
Oomph.
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 Although since we're about like an hour and a half into stream, I did want to bring up in about 9 days I'm having my next stream anniversary.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Yep. And as is my tradition for my stream anniversaries, I'm going to be doing an Alzheimer's charity stream.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Specific reasoning is because when the reason I picked May 25th as my stream date, in fact, is the glorious 25th of May, which to anyone who's familiar with Discworld, they'll probably know the significance, but who's not so familiar, it has great significance in the books because it's basically like it's the day the Ankh-Morpork had their equivalent of like Independence Day, basically.
Sure.
Or something along those lines. But more importantly, when the Discworld community as a whole found out that Terry Pratchett had Alzheimer's, what happened was they basically all got together and for the 25th of May had a big charity event where they raised money for Alzheimer's. I don't know if that was ever like a yearly thing or what, but
It's still nice significance behind it.
yeah, and I'm keeping that alive by doing charity to raise money for Alzheimer's
Yeah.
research.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone. Your effort.
My mother-in-law will be visiting during that time, so unfortunately I won't be available But I do
Yeah.
wish you well for the charity event.
Yeah. I'm hoping it goes smoothly.
Yeah. I want all charity events to go smoothly.
Yeah. I can't imagine that it will go badly because as far as I know, I do not have any enemies in the VTubing community.
Yeah.
As far as I know. Or at least no one who would hate me enough to try and crash a charity event.
Yeah.
You failed to maintain efficiency. The
I
data
failed to
generated-
Well,
maintain
my Spectre
efficiency.
came in and picked up the tokens. We had tokens marked on the map, and the Mag Spectre came in and grabbed them.
Okay, one more.
Okay, so exiting out of the map fully? That's weird. Okay, whatever.
Your duty in this experiment is to dispatch as many specimens as efficiently as possible.
Is to dispatch as many enemies as efficiently as possible. I should spend more time with, oh, what's that area called? The storybook?
Uviri.
Duviri. I should spend more time in Duviri.
Yeah, the Pathos clamps that drop there are actually needed to put Incarnon Genesis on weapons once you unlock the Incarnon modes for them.
Yeah.
So
There's the index points here and here.
Nyx is not very good at dealing a lot of damage. Just by herself.
yeah,
Like, perhaps with some of, like, the mods specifically for her, like, the augmentation mods, like, maybe she could be a bit better, but I don't know. Not my personal playstyle.
Data conduit is open.
yeah.
Go now.
Her Psychic Bolts do have armor strip, I believe, but again, they require modding into. They also can give overguard and will, if they kill an enemy, they'll split and do more damage to other enemies. But dealing damage with abilities in Warframe is hit or miss at best,
Yeah.
specifically because they just don't scale very well.
Yeah. Meg's being able to strip shield is honestly like the best quote-unquote damage dealing ability And that's not even, like, directly that's dealing damage. It's just like, oh, this one layer of the health bar gone.
Well, that's the thing, because, like, also, like, it's really not, because there's some outlier Warframes that are just stupidly good at nuking, like Octavia, who can
True.
just obliterate level cap enemies with no
With
armor strip.
the spin, the dance.
Not the dance, the mallet, I think is the ability is called.
Increase your effort.
And then of course there's Saren, who I've mained for quite a long time because she's just basically like unparalleled in terms of here we go.
There we go.
She's unparalleled
Yeah.
in terms of just damage over time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Saren is COVID the frame.
Saren
She
is
just
the Black
infected the
Death
world.
of the frame.
Yeah.
Yes. That you
Like-
infect the world, and as long as there's someone for it to spread to, it will keep going and will keep climbing higher and higher in damage.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the dojo. I'll put my matchmaking onto friends only, and you can both join.
I'm gonna finish this one.
Understood.
Data conduit.
Just finished.
Proceed immediately. This experiment will fail if your efficiency goes further.
Yes. That's the wire matrix ephemera.
Hunter, you are
Nice.
Oh, I recovered another thing.
enter the data conduit.
Now I have 3 4.5Ks, so I can
was at-
actually go up to 29.
I was at 0% and I was able to go back up to 2%. So I wasn't truly at 0%, it just rounded down to 0%.
Game really just went, close enough.
Yeah.
Exit.
Nora has it on good authority that the
3 mobile
No.
defense.
You
0 railjack boarding per you that your Warframe taking damage.
Still level 29.
And look for item treasures from Maru, which I can't do until like another day and a half. At which point, it'll get recycled anyway.
So, you're almost at max level. I am at 1. Oops.
coming up next.
Yeah, but I mean, mind you, I'm at 28, about to hit 29 now. I was at like 20, like 3 days ago.
Gotcha.
Like, you can absolutely like blitz your way up.
Yeah.
As long as like you complete everything and then you recover once and then you complete the recovered
Yeah.
and you know repeat.
Yeah. It's a hell of a grind, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 150 cred. I should probably spend some of it. Hide owned.
Well, you've got a few days. As long as you spend them before it rolls over, you should be fine.
Yeah.
I've got 310.
Okay, so it looks like there's... It's like skins, some mods, There's the nitrin, which is always good.
Yeah. There should also be Orokin reactors and catalysts.
True.
I've got 6 of each. I should get some Netane extract. I never think I need any, and then I need some for something.
I have 32
So-
of that right now, so I'm thinking, like, it's 75 per, so I think I just get 1 of each. So I'll have 4 catalysts and 5 reactors.
I'm
think
gonna
that
get
makes sense.
3 catalysts, because 6 reactors is more than enough right now.
Yeah.
I don't have that many prime frames. So I need more catalysts for weapons than I need reactors for frames.
I have Saren Prime, and I think that is my only prime frame.
How many do I have left? I have
Yep, Saren Prime.
55 left.
Do not drink the kombucha.
Is there anything I can get for 55 exactly?
Effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
No, but I can get a wolf beacon for 50. So I'll grab a wolf beacon. Right, that's me done. Swap to...
Here's the go alert message.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap to Sevagoth. Fuck it.
Oh, have a nice lurk, ABC.
Yeah, have a nice night, ABC.
Got an online song here now. Party of your lifetime.
Sevagoth
Party
Prime.
of your life. Time.
Sevagoth Prime is a prime, so I'll give him a potato.
Potato.
Potat.
Potato. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I don't know why I say it like that.
You're good.
Oh, Crystal, what's the word with VForge?
I was basically... So I was gone from streaming for 21 days because I was gone for a thing with my brother, and then I had a partner visiting.
Right.
So that's really the entirety of it. I just need to, like, sort of solidify which pack we're gonna do, and then do it. So
I hope your vacation was restful.
it was good.
That's good. I
was very not online during that time. Like, I was a little bit,
Yeah.
but, like, compared to normal, I'm usually, like, super plugged into things, to maybe a little bit of a detriment. Whereas this, I just kind of step back and, like, I only really check my phone, like, once or twice during the day or whatever, so.
yeah. Yeah. Back around the end of April, I decided I was going to go through some mod packs to check out as potential recommendations. First 3 all got disqualified because the Simply Swords mod uses AI, like ChatGPT, for
Ooh.
the manual. So, Prominence 2, Medieval MC, and let's see.
Sorry, you
Was
said
it-
Chosens?
No, Prominence 2, Medieval MC, and prominence to prominence to RPG, prominence to classic, and medieval MC were all disqualified for having simply swords.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, there was World of Dragons, which was fairly basic, probably the first creator's attempt at making a pack.
Mm-hmm.
But it was very too bare bones to use on a server, or to use on the server, I think. And then there was Steampunk LPS, which may be more difficult than we're looking for, but it seems well made and well tested, and it's probably worth digging into.
Yeah, my personal itch is for like an expert pack, but also I recognize that most people aren't ready for an expert pack, so
yeah.
Like, I think the fact that it gets referred to as an expert pack, like, is perhaps a little bit of a detriment to, like, what kind of the experience of it is. An expert pack just means that, like, things are gated away and that you have to, like, that there's, like, progression, like, across all the different mods, basically. So, like, oh, you need to do this one mod in order to gain access to this other mod, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, maybe people aren't into that, but like, my two favorite packs are Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode and Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. So,
I've played neither of those packs.
yeah, I believe both of them are for 1.12 actually. I'm actually very fond of 1.12. Probably because that's the last version with Thaumcraft, and I think to like the same degree that Snell is into Ars Nouveau, I'm very into Thaumcraft. Heck, I named computers on my network off of Thaumcraft aspects, so...
Yeah, I've actually, there's a friend of mine who's been talking about a mod pack that him and his friends have been using in their own server, and it looks interesting because you can pick a specific dragon, and basically it's survival, but you're playing as that dragon type. And I'm considering asking, like, what the pack they're using is, because it tickles my interest.
There is like the Origins mod, which it's like when you first spawn into the world, you can like pick an origin. Either have it like randomly rolled and you just kind of have to roll with it, or you can like select it. And it gives you like a little bit of abilities and you know, some pros, some cons sort of thing. So I don't know, could be interesting for like a very casual style playthrough.
I was standing where the thing spawned.
Amazing. I've had that.
Yeah.
Okay. A change that I think would be nice would be like when you're just like vibing and grinding out like materials or leveling like this. It'd be nice if you could like bring the Octavia jukebox with you. The Soma chords.
Yeah.
I guess what I could do is I could just like create a playlist and then like turn off the in-game music and play that separately.
I sometimes turn the in-game music off and then just play whatever music I want.
Yeah.
I do that fairly frequently.
Oh wow, we were at 100% without any efficiency things.
I'm playing as Sevagoth, and I've managed to bring his nuke online.
Nice.
I just
I'm
need to
playing as
remember the
Sevagoth and I'm
proper-
pressing whatever buttons happen to be working.
The gameplay style is you activate Gloom, which is this 3, then you cast Reap to make enemies vulnerable to damage, and then you cast Stow because that deals true damage for a percentage of an enemy's HP, current HP.
Well, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, and then that stacks with Viral, and you can just nuke enemies for 100% of their HP as true damage. Making Sevagoth one of the best nukes in the game.
Ooh, this sidearm actually seems pretty decent.
Which one is it?
Ballistica.
Oh yeah, Ballistica is pretty cool. The Prime version is actually really funky because it creates ghosts of the enemies that you kill with the charged shot that fight for you for a little bit.
Oh, there's a charge shot.
Yeah.
Yep, I was just tapping and it was feeling really good like that.
Yeah. It shoots the bolts all at once, I think.
Okay, so maybe for the Prime, it would make sense to do the charge shot because of that extra ability, but I don't know, the tap just feels really nice. Max rate. Okay, I think I have everything at max rank, so I will, after we're done, switch out.
Okay.
Enter the conduit now.
We good if we back out?
Oh.
All good. I said it too late. One more round.
Yeah. One more round.
One more. The gold just blends in too well with so many of the areas we're heading to. It's like, oh yes, yellow tinge to everything. Search for the gold thing. Signal disrupted. Interesting.
Yeah, it's because we're fighting Frontier Grenier, I believe.
Gotcha. Kill Eximus. I don't even recognize, like, the enemy that I select for, like, my ability. It's like, oh yeah, here's an enemy. Nope, I'm going to keep attacking it.
Well, that's the thing. Like with Nyx's mind control, enemies that you mind control, you can deal damage to them for a short while after mind controlling them to boost their damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it can get really ridiculous. Like there's... Fuck, I forgot we were going to
You're good.
stop after that zone. But yeah, it can get really ridiculous because you can just... do that and get like 4,000% damage bonus.
Focus on your task.
Thank you for res.
I like how it doesn't answer it. But do you think me say is what I enjoy this? Irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Doesn't say no, says irrelevant.
Pa-pa-pa-pa. I was wondering why sometimes it was like 850 and sometimes it was like 1,000, and it's like I was not seeing the correlation as to what caused it.
Yeah. And like the extra percentage of damage that you get scales based on how much damage you deal to the enemy during that charge up phase. So you can like there are ways that people have found to literally make it mind-controlled enemies deal the damage cap.
Nice.
Which is ridiculous.
Fast.
And you have the right combinations of weapons and abilities.
20 seconds left. We're leaving. Just
We
reminder.
are going to make like trees and leaf.
Leaf. Make like a tree and get
Make it-
out of here.
Make like a dessert and banana split.
Wow.
A data conduit is open. Go now.
Go now.
Okay, maxed out my ranks on Sevagoth Prime and my Shadow Claws.
Conduit.
Nice. Hey, I found an efficiency thing. Yippee.
Yippee!
My Shadow Claws are maxed out, but my Sevagoth and Shadow are only 24.
Story will go on without you.
Still, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bar underneath the Cephalon symbol, I forget his name, but it's completely full. Does that mean I should be going to talk to him? Or does it just always show full?
That means you've maxed out your standing for him, or wait, on the mission results screen?
Yeah.
I think it's just always full.
Okay.
Samaris does not give a shit what we do. Unless, of course, it can benefit him somehow.
Yeah.
There. More ability range! More!
More.
More.
Unlimited power. I could snooze my ad and then just sync up the ads with you, I think. I'll
If
go
you
ahead
wanted
and do
to. Okay.
Okay. All of my sidearms are complete. I have the Skana and I have the dual Skana.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
You have remembered well how the Techno armed themselves.
Me remembering something well? Impossible.
Impossible.
Let me see the script.
Line.
Okay. I'm going to need so many fucking Forma. Actually, hey Kay, you don't use Forma anyway. Would you mind giving me some of your Forma blueprints?
I don't have any Forma blueprints. I crafted them all into Forma.
You can't fucking trade Forma. God damn it!
Alright.
Why would you do this to me?
Rip.
Whenever
never
I
even-
have them, I just turned the blueprints into Forma.
And you never even used the Forma! Why?
Rip.
Why? Rip.
I do not have any Forma blueprints, it looks like. Otherwise, I would give
That's
you one.
fair. It's fair, it's fine. There's other ways of getting Forma.
Mm-hmm.
It's just annoying and time consuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Are we ready for
sin-
more?
I was just about to say, since we're not playing now and ads are about to start, do we want to just manually run the ads now and take a quick break and then be back after?
We'll play with the volume on.
I mean, I can't manually run my ads because I use my own built-in timer and...
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure then. Kome has a bunch of puppet strings above her.
Yeah. She's the Weaver of Fate. Stay night.
Yeah.
Okay. Phone, my... Okay. Oh hey, fanfiction I've been following as a new
Actually,
chapter.
I do need to be right back. Sorry.
You're fine.
And back.
Okay, just in time for my ad break to start. Oh,
Amazing. I'll run my ads.
It's not like my viewers will be missing much. Sorry
Onslaught.
for all
The
this.
thing we've been doing for the hour. 2 hours.
Yeah. Sorry for all this stretching, by the way. I didn't get to bed until late last night.
All good.
Even though the anime night that I usually have weekly did not occur last night. Because the host, Ara, was out with some of their friends. Which is fair.
Totally fair, yeah.
But it's fine because tonight we're gonna be watching Babylon 5.
Babylon.
Which I've been enjoying a lot. Yeah, I've been enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would, considering it isn't an anime. It's a old 90s TV show, I believe.
Gotcha.
It's really good.
Yeah. My mum loved Babylon 5.
Yeah.
Wow, Evan's song is already level 3?
Even song is really good, actually. Because on hit, it creates an explosion that I don't remember if it inflicts slash procs, but or not. But it's just really fucking good. Because, if you mod it with Hunter Munitions and build it for crit and viral, you just hit an enemy with an arrow and it just creates an explosion of slash procs.
Amazing.
And it just murders everything. But I hardly ever use it because it's one of Jade's signature weapons, and I basically never play Jade.
Yeah. I don't think I have Jade currently.
You were
Yeah.
should have be able to get the parts for her fairly easy.
Yeah. You can do Ascent, you can do Brutus.
Yeah.
On thing. There's like a 5% chance to get her parts, but you also get all the like Jade moat things.
Yeah, and you can just buy the parts from Ortis in the Drifter camp.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, now that I put mods on the Shadow and on the Shadow's Claws, I kill stuff so easy.
Amazing.
Oh. I ran out of ink. I depleted my, whatever it's called.
Soul Well.
Yes. I need to refill my soul well.
The soul well.
The Well of Souls.
I got a 6.
No!
Is that good or bad for Kome?
You want her dice to roll as high as they can. It's completely random, though. You can't manipulate it in any way, as far as I
Right.
know. But, if you get 3 6s, her abilities are extra strong.
Gotcha.
Her 1, I believe, deals more, has a higher status chance. Her 2 gives you a free decree without having to do the challenge. Her 3 gives you invulnerability when you take damage when it triggers. And her 4 has a bigger area of effect, and it also hits behind you rather than just being line of sight.
Gotcha. I think all of them cause the dice to roll, though, right?
Yeah. I think she also, if she's using her signature weapons, I don't remember how it works with the rifle, but the melee one has better chance. Is it a better chance of getting a good roll or something else? I don't remember. It's just they're all better, basically.
Yeah. It seems 2 is introduce a challenge to do.
Yeah, if you complete the challenge, you get one of the Duviri decrees.
That are 20 meters away.
Yeah.
A data conduit is open. Go now.
Yep. This last one and I'll be done.
Okay.
Like, just one more and I'll be complete.
With each data conduit jump, the experiment's design dictates increased efficiency. I trust you will be able to complete this study, Hunter?
But yeah, my usual method of procuring lots of forma is I farm out prime stuff to sell for plat, and then I just buy 3 packs of forma.
Amazing.
I need to farm prime stuff for ducats for barrel.
Yeah, I think we both do, so...
Ooh, 2 6s.
2 6s is good.
2 6s and a 2. Experiment 626.
I don't know the reference, I'm afraid.
Stitch. Lilo and Stitch.
Not watched it.
Oh,
My childhood was very sheltered.
that
There's
is
a lot
fair.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, classic childhood movies that I just never watched.
The show was
Or if I did
actually
watch-
like one of those like so often you take a film and then like, oh, the film did well, let's make a show out of it. It usually those aren't amazing shows, but I think like the premise for the show was really good, and then there was a second movie that was like the end, like it was after the show took place. Because Stitch's experiment 626, there were 625 experiments before him. And so the show is going through and exploring what all those other experiments are and how they behaved and stuff.
Ah. And then what was the movie about?
The big bad from the TV show, and I guess he was also in the first movie. He gets out and he forces Stitch's creator to make experiment 627, which is able to beat 626.
Ah.
We getting out of here?
Oh, I went to the next one already, because I'm
Oh, good.
not fully leveled yet.
Oh, mine finished, so we're so
It's all good.
disorganized.
We're chatting,
I
we're
should-
having a good time.
Yeah. We are simply vibing.
Simply vibing. Kome seems fun.
Yeah.
Like, I would need to play more to, like, get a really good feel, but okay. I'll invite UK, and then this day you can either finish the current one or let it expire. And then I'll invite you as well. Or maybe we join you?
I'm going to finish this one up because I'm almost leveled on Sevagoth.
Sure thing. Yeah, and they're making a live action
ABC.
remake.
Of course they are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna flop.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because it's not supposed to make them money, it's just supposed to help
This
them
is
keep a
tough.
hold of the copyright.
Yeah.
They require maintenance after all.
Fucking capitalists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Capitalism truly ruins everything.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I am going to turn off the in-game music and then just load up the okay, so I'm gonna do 0 for that. Save. And then we're gonna go here. And I think I'm just gonna play online.
Online. Online. Yeah. I still can't believe I'm actually mastering 28. Like, once I finish the star chart and Steel Path, I'll probably hit, by the time I do that, I'll probably hit, Master Area 30.
Yeah.
Maybe not all from that, but certainly pretty close. Ow. Don't mind me, just extending my limbs.
Extend limb.
Organ extend.
Organ? I guess the skin is an organ.
Technically, anything that's inside of your skin is an organ, depending on how you look at it.
I'm interested now. Definition of organ. An organ is a self-contained group of tissues that performs a specific function in the body. The heart, the liver, and stomach are examples of organs in humans. The word organ comes from the Latin organum, which means instrument. Okay, there are muscular organs. Typically just classed into smooth cardiac and skeletal muscles. But yeah.
Yep. Okay, we're waiting for you.
Alright.
You're good.
Kill everything you encounter. Do not relent.
Kill everything. Got it.
I have 4 dice? Why do I have 4 dice to start with?
I believe
Is
you
it just
unlock
as I level
more.
up, I get more dice available to me?
I think so, yeah.
Four has the icon of, like, a marionette on puppet strings.
4 is really good because the dice roll for it doesn't affect the damage. It affects the number of status effects you inflict on enemies. Which is why you always run Kome with a melee weapon that has melee influence and whatchamacallit, condition overload on it. Because there's a good chance that casting her 4 will just inflict every single status effect possible onto an enemy.
Nice.
Yeah, Kome is fucking ridiculous when built right. And plus you can just use all of the whatchamacallit, all of the Archon mods on her and all of them will activate. It's insane.
Kill enemies while airborne. This is not something that I'm very well practiced in. Can I just re-roll
Easy
a
thing is to
challenge?
just jump.
You can discard it. There is a cooldown after each challenge that you pull. If you discard a challenge, it still adds extra time to the cooldown because it does increase. It caps out at 120 seconds, though, I believe.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The easiest way to do the kill things while gliding is literally just to double jump, hold aim, and just shoot something. Like, you don't need to do some big duck bullet jump across the thing, just find something to aim at, double jump and shoot it.
Eesh. You have to hold right click after you're already in the air in order to air glide, apparently.
Yeah, you need to aim down sight.
By the time I shoot at something, somebody else has flown through and destroyed it.
Yeah, that is I got the shadows, the free shadows augment thing, so
So do I.
I kill stuff. Yeah, so we've got 6 shadows, well, 8 shadows really, because we're controlling 2 of them directly, just flying around, murdering everything.
Gotcha.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
Yeah! I have all 5 dice now. Yippee.
Yippee!
You know what? Reroll.
Yeah.
Reject. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that it is worth noting that the harder the challenge it gives you, the better the reward, I think.
Sure.
But I don't actually know, and I can't say for certain.
$20 away. Sure thing. That was not 20 meters away, apparently. I should probably put some stuff onto my bow so that it's stronger.
A data conduit is open. Go now.
The songs in this playlist are like perfectly timed to the areas that we're going through.
Nice.
Using an external playlist?
Yeah. I'm just using the the Warframe 1999 playlist.
Oh. Heh.
I wish I had an indicator to know how far away 20 meters was.
Stand still. Point where you think 20 meters is and then press.
Oh.
I think it's
I
the
want to say
middle now.
G.
My keybind's different, but I knew what you were
I know.
going to be saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that challenge, I usually just target the enemies furthest away from me and try and find long lines of sight,
Yeah.
and it usually works out.
I have opened a new data conduit.
There is no conclusive evidence these data immortals possess memory persistence. They should retain no recollection of what you have done today.
There's no proof that you're doing harm to him. 666.
Yo! Which ability?
3.
Ooh, I think that's your shield. So that will give you the most talismans, and when they heal you, you have invulnerability.
Nice. There was just suddenly a ton of talismans around me.
And they'll last you quite a while now as well.
Come on. Oh. Yeah, I think because I don't have any mods on this, I'm not killing stuff effectively.
I know. You got a minute.
Okay. Are we gonna stop here or keep going?
I need to keep going for a little bit longer.
Okay.
I was going to suggest dipping out to put mods on.
True. But by the time, like, one more stage, my bow will be leveled up, and then I'll be switching to a different primary anyways. And so I'll just put mods on then. "48 enemies that are within 10 meters. And I am usually much more equipped for that." Are these like personal boons that I get, or is it like team-wide boons?
It's just for you.
Personal.
Okay.
I think that they'll eventually add an augment that makes it for the whole team, but until they do, like, it's just for you.
But that's still like pretty decent, you know?
Yeah.
It's super good in Deviri because then you end up getting twice as many things with everyone else.
Oh, that was close.
Oh fuck! I forgot we were gonna dip out!
You're good. I'll join you.
Here I come.
Yeah. Eek. Kome doesn't seem to, like, naturally do a lot of slam attacks.
No. Oh, I was about to res you.
It's all about
I got myself.
I'm not giving a damn.
Okay, we're not going, we're not going, we're not going. The conduit, it's closing. Yeah.
The sanctuary will go on without you.
The sanctuary will go on without you. Swamp?
Please stay. Don't put out the flame and run away. In this heartbreak, I'll be here fighting for you with or without you.
I think I'll do Nadaruk.
Ooh, Nadaruk is fun.
I just have frames to level. Nope, I have dual Skana.
More than I really can with or without you. Baby, till you come back with something. I know I'll never let it go. I'm waiting, but you come back with nothing. This obsession is turned into the great despair. I keep thinking I see you and there's nobody there. They say love is time, but all your love isn't fair. So pull me out of the great despair.
I don't really have anything left to level. Okay, I guess I'll just make things easy for y'all.
Yeah.
Bringing out Saren.
Yippee.
I really need to get more Forma, specifically Omniforma, so that I can update my Saren build, because right now she's got the full set of Umbral mods, but she doesn't really, like, there's better ways of building her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can't put things in Umbral mod slots, because they count as not being of the same polarity.
Yeah,
you can
just
only put-
Umbral.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I have 31,000 endo? I just looked up and I'm like, huh?
Oh, you should have seen how much endo I have. Kalista was not happy.
Because
Amazing.
Kay doesn't level up her mods.
How much endo did I have, Kalista?
What was it? 80,000?
Amazing. Okay. Is this
Oh,
a
no,
good build?
here we go.
Probably not, but
I had 80k in liquid endo, but because I had Iatan sculptures, I actually had 120k.
amazing.
Give me 1 second. I need to check something with Loki. Yeah. Duration. I can't really fit much more duration on there, but it's whatever. I was leveling up narrow-minded, and it was like, you can't fit that. It's like, do you want to take it off Loki? Like, nope, I don't want to do that, but
Don't do it.
yeah, gonna have to. If I drop Organ message, a little bit less duration. That should now let me level it up without killing stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck. I didn't catch that you hadn't readied up. I thought I was the one you had.
Rip.
Well, now I'm stuck as a Loki.
You can back out.
We can all back out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back out. Oh, it backs the group of us out. Cool.
Oh, good.
I need to check why my Discord bot isn't running, because the Docker container for it is, so what's up? What's going on? So this is going to pertain to a very few number of people, but for those who do self-hosting stuff and you put stuff behind a reverse proxy and then you have like all these different accounts going, do yourself a favor and in your password manager set it so that instead of like base domain it is starts with, because that makes things so much easier to find your accounts instead of like, oh, here's like 30 different accounts, here's like the one account for the specific site you're on. I went through and did that earlier this week and it's been so nice.
Get there, I'm gonna have to fix Rev. Right.
Orders reminds the operator to take time.
It was on the armor strip.
Push upon the experiments.
What can I drop from the armor strip?
Okay, Sporebot, what's going on with you? Check mark.
You haven't found me. Alright, I'm ready now.
Yippee.
This is a stress test. Destroy all specimens as quickly as possible. In this chaos, the true nature of these
In this chaos.
We're going to kill chaos.
Chaos control. Kome seems pretty fun. Probably would be good to try her out with her signature weapons and stuff, but because she has a gun and a melee weapon, right?
Yeah. In my opinion, the gun is kinda underwhelming, but the melee is really, really good.
Cool. I predominantly still, even to this day, do not do a lot with ranged weapons. I am predominantly a melee person.
Yeah, I tend to, like, go between them. I honestly tended to forget that my secondary weapon exists.
Yeah. Unless there's the Nightwave challenge of, hey, using only a secondary weapon.
Yeah.
The secondary weapon
Until
exists.
recently, I mostly use my secondary.
Oh, really?
Because
Oh yeah,
I have
because
the
you use the
Latum.
fucking Latum.
Yeah, because I abused the Latum to get Bind Steel Path because
Yeah. You know, if you want to use some of those weapons that aren't the Latum and Steel Path, you could just forma them and use your fucking endo like a normal person.
listen, I only have 30k endo now. I used a lot.
Oh, you actually did level your mods. Good.
Wall lash.
But the thing is, they take like 30k endo just for the final upgrade.
How wall latch?
Jump on
So-
wall, right click.
Ah, that's a wall latch. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I? Okay. I had to explicitly switch to the bow. I guess because I have the dual swords. It doesn't just like Yeah, I have an exploding bow. This makes the challenges a lot easier.
Yeah. Funny thing, if you put a fully leveled critical chance mod on the Natteruk, the perfectly timed shots have 150% crit chance.
Nice.
So you basically just build the Natteruk for crit and then never worry about status of chance ever.
Interesting.
There is
Because
one thing you put
between
on the-
your crit and hunter munitions, anything that doesn't get killed by the critical damage outright will probably die from the slash procs.
Okay.
because Hunter Munitions makes it so that when you crit, you apply slash proc.
Well, you have
And
a
you have a
30% chance
massive
of
chance.
applying slash procs.
Yeah, but when you're hitting them with 8 arrows because you have multi-shot,
It's
Fair.
yeah.
it is a vanishingly small chance that you don't slash proc them.
Yeah. Negligible.
Yeah. So the first hit wipes out all their shield or all the guard and like half their health, and then they get hit with a slash proc that kills them. So you only have to shoot each enemy once.
Nice. Enemies while airborne.
I'm gonna read Octavia's abilities. I don't actually know what they do.
Her one is basically AoE damage. Her two picks up the one and runs around in it to carry it to groups of enemies, but tends to not have a very good AI. Her three is buffs, so if you crouch in time to the music, you get invisibility. Shoot in time to the music to get multi-shot, melee in time to get melee damage, and jump in time with the music for, I think, speed? I don't actually know what the fourth buff is. And then her 4 is an amp, which gives allies in the area bonus damage based on how noisy you get. And I don't know how that's quantified, but I'm assuming that if you use Banshee's 4 and Octavia's 4 at the same time, it just maxes out the amp. Again, don't actually know.
Loud.
Yeah.
I want more online, to be honest.
Probably next time they do stuff in the 1999 area, they'll add more.
S rank.
Smoking
good at
sexy
rank.
style. I don't know. I don't play Devil May Cry.
Valid.
No, that's right.
Probably should at some point, but that would require me to acquire a copy to play, and I don't want to do that because, first, I don't want to pay for a copy because I don't want to give corporations money. They steal enough of that on their own.
Right?
I only ever buy things on sale anyway.
I try not to buy things unless I can, you know, do it in a way that actually supports people who deserve to have the money.
Yeah.
So how much leveling are you actually getting on your stuff, Crystal?
I am. Oh, I am max rank with Kome now, so I could exit out.
Okay.
now. Kome actually leveled decently well, I feel. For it
Yeah.
being like a lot of indirect stuff.
Yeah. Is there any like games you're excited for that are coming out, Crystal?
Mostly indie stuff, honestly.
Yeah, same.
I need to play more through Frostpunk 2. Like, I played it at launch, but I haven't actually beaten it yet. Like, even on, like, the standard difficulty. I just kind of spread myself too... Oh, I meant to leave.
It's fine.
We'll just sit in timeout, or...
Yeah. Let's see what happens first. It times out, or my spores kill everyone and spawn the next portal. Yeah. The only game I've really been the only games I've really been excited for have been Monster Train 2, which comes out in 4 days.
Nice.
And Super Robot Wars Y, because that's gonna have Witch from Mercury in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, only season 1, but I'm hoping that they'll capitalize on it by making Syl and Mio as gay as they fucking can. As they should.
I don't feel super hot, but I've got that thing on like my forearms where it gets bumpy.
Oh no.
Like, what is it, heat rash? I think I'm beginning to get heat rash. I don't feel
dear.
that warm though.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, I'm warm, but it's just warm. It's not like I'm hot or it's unbearable. It's just a little warm. And not even like a little too warm. It's like a comfortable warm. I've not been actively doing anything and we're still at like nearly 100%. I've just
That's
been
because of
refreshing my
spores.
roaming. It's also my roaming ball. I just set off all my abilities and then stand here and wait.
Yeah.
I've been seeing the ball and trying to shoot at it. I was like, what is this?
The thing with it is that, and it will, the mallet taunts enemies to shoot at it instead of other things. So the ball picks that up and turns it into a roaming ball of death that enemies shoot at to make it deal more damage.
Neat.
Yeah. Octavia is like the best AFK farming frame. Careful there, Kay.
I'm going to take a step back from that.
Yeah, I
Yep.
almost dashed through it like as it was spawning.
I think it's really funny that I was able to literally just stand here and cast my spores every once in a while, and we just never went below 98% efficiency.
Well, Sanctuary will go on without you.
Sanctuary. will go on without you.
It's something I have that I've not shown off before.
Yeah?
But I did it because my Oshi kind of has something similar.
Yeah?
My Oshi VV has a thing where if someone comes in and is like, whoa, boobs, she has like a sign that she's pinned to her model that's invisible, that's on a toggle, that says, you ruined it, and it covers up the boobs.
Amazing.
I have something similar that I did. I can share VTube Studio on Discord, or you can tune into the stream.
I'll pop into stream.
Yeah. As have I.
Okay.
Is that tiramisu on your head?
Yes.
It's pudding.
Pudding.
Oh, have you hit the
Yeah.
toggle?
There. You've ruined it. No boob for you.
Nope.
Flat.
No boob for you.
No boo for you.
If
No
someone,
soup for
if someone
you.
ever comes in, and is like, whoa, boob, it's just like, no, take the boobs away. I also have a head-only toggle.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I get rid of the boobs and someone comes in, it's like, well, that's fine. And it's like, no, you don't get anything. You get the
there's-
floating head.
There's the vine that it's like, so no head, and this is the opposite, so only head.
Yes,
So just head?
Throws
just
phone,
head, nothing else.
jumps on skateboard. Snap it in half.
I don't really know what thing. I've got nothing to level up, so I'm just kind of switching between frames. Down off for the
Hey.
giggles.
So just head? You don't want to go further?
Oh no.
Wiggles eyebrows.
Oh no. Why is there no audio?
No
We're waiting
bully.
for you, Kay.
No bully.
Yes, bully. What are you talking about? I'm a perfectly say-so streamer. I've never been unsay-so or lewd in my life.
Yeah, I'll put car on. Yeah.
Okay.
Loot
Shit,
dome.
we've been live for like 3 hours already. No wonder I'm starting to feel a little... I don't know.
No. Oh, loot dome.
The vine's very good.
Yeah. Oh, what was that?
Hmm?
I had like a box show up on screen and it started filling in with red Oregon text.
Uh-oh?
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes. It's a thing that they added a long time ago that was part of something. I don't remember what. It has no... I don't think it has any plot relevance now. Or just any relevance to what's going on at all. It's been in the game for literally years. It was there when I started playing. It's been there. That was like... How many years ago was that now? Jesus
Enough.
fucking Christ, I can't remember.
I'm leveling Volt, which is the go fast character, right?
Yeah, Volt has the zoomies.
The zoomies.
Technically, Gauss is the gotta go fast, but Volt's better at it. But for some reason, it's that Gauss's entire personality is gotta go fast, and Volt's better at it.
Amazing.
Not only is Volt better at it, he can apply that better at it to his entire team.
Which can include a Gauss, which then makes Gauss better at it.
Fantastic.
True.
So
So,
Volt's
in
one
short-
is apply electric to the swords?
Volt's 1 is you shoot lightning bolt.
Oh.
2, I believe, is shield. 3 is the zoomies. 4 is a big electric AoE that makes enemies into Tesla coils temporarily. And apparently with high enough enemy density and enough ability range and ability strength, it can be used to nuke entire rooms.
Fun.
Apparently people use Volt for farming focus. Which, I don't see it, but okay.
It's like, alright.
Yep.
It seems that speed also makes you attack faster.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. His speed boost ups your attack speed.
So Volt just kind of feels like you tempo press speed and then slice fast.
Yeah. He's also got an augment, that, basically makes it so that when you run around while under the effective speed, it generates an electric AoE
Yeah.
around you. And there's apparently a really silly build where someone put Inaros' Desiccate on Volt, and then you use speed on the sand cavats that Desiccate spawned, and they called it Thundercats. because then they would also run around and deal electric damage.
Amazing.
Very funny build that. I need to figure out how to do it myself, but that would involve putting Forma on my Volt Prime, who I currently only use for Eidolon hunts. Not that I do those at all anyway.
I need to do some Eidolon hunts.
I vaguely know how to do them. I only have my Volt built out for them. I don't know how to build out any other Warframes for it, and I'm kind of scared to try and figure it out.
From what I understand from reading some guides online, like, the main fight isn't even with Warframes. You want to use the mech.
Necromech, yeah.
The Necromech, yeah. And then put, like, radiation damage onto it.
Yeah.
Which there's a radiation mod, as well as, you know, you could build it up with, it's electric and cold? Is that right?
Yeah. That's magnetic.
Magnetic, okay, so it's electric and something. Is it
Magnetic is
toxic?
electric damage and cold damage.
Right, but I'm trying to think of the radiation one.
Oh, that's electric and heat.
Heat, okay.
But now there's also mods that just add those damage types on their own.
Right, but then if you so I have that one, I have the radiation base one, but like if you also, you know, add in the other two, then you get even more radiation damage, and for the sake of, you know, Eidolon hunt, more radiation damage equals more super effective damage to the Eidolons.
Yeah.
I'm basically wanting to build out my Necromechs for the sake of Eidolon hunts.
We jumping into the next conduit, or are we leaving?
I'm at 15, so I would need to go for a bit more, but
I'll go with you then.
it's closing fast.
Ah, very enclosed map. Perfect for Saren.
Yippee.
Reminds me. Earlier, a friend of mine posted a video that was, it was, TF2 versus Overwatch.
Yeah?
And it was very funny because, oh my god, I'm cracking up just thinking about it. Like,
I love videos
you
that are like
had,
that.
Torbjorn getting torn to bits by a TF2 engineer. Specifically his turrets. You had Scout and Tracer fighting. Scout beating Tracer, who then uses Rewind to just undo the ass whooping and then just shoots Scout.
Fantastic.
Spy backstabbed May with the icicle. And then did the same to D.Va. Pretended to be D.Va, and then got hacked by Sombra and ran off crying. And then the last bit was, I can't remember her name. The one lady who has the gravity cannon that sucks people in.
Zarya.
Zarya, right. She she's the only one pushing the cart at that point. She gets to the end where a bunch of engineers have turned the point into a death pit. Uses her ult to suck them all into a ball and kill them. Goes to do the objective, runs into the heavy. And they're like, Russian? Check out my big gun! Check out my big gun! Zarya, hug me! Heavy, no! Kiss me! And then they kiss. The video just ends.
Now kiss.
It was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Uh-oh.
Okay, jump through the portal.
I did not mean to go into the portal. I just kind of turned around and I was in the portal.
Oh. Well, now we're all in the portal.
Yep.
But wait, if you're in the portal and I'm in the portal, then who's flying this plane?
Yes. Yes, good. I have this weird thing with a lot of the frames where it's like, I see somebody else play a frame and it's like, oh, that seems really powerful. And then I go and play it and it's like, this doesn't feel very fun to play.
It's largely because those tend to be like really stupidly end game frames, builds for the frames.
Yeah. Which I think a lot of those could end up being like really fun, but like in the interim, it's like, oh, this frame isn't super fun to play, but like once you have all the pieces in play, it is fun to play.
Yeah, it's about putting the work in, I guess.
Yeah. This hexagon one, or whatever this, like, chamber is, we were using that for farming some sort of resource in the past, right?
Yeah.
Was it
That's
Oxygen?
Kara's. It's Kara's Stranglehold.
Her BDSM chamber.
Excellent.
Yes. Where you can have group whippings.
I'm at 21, it looks like. So I could go a bit longer, but...
Press P. Is it P? It might be something different.
I went and clicked
press
on
P.
view mission progress, and it says rank 21.
Okay, yeah. I jumped in my bottle.
Efficiency stimulus. So is this a thing that people do quite commonly for relics, or is there just like a different thing that's better for relic gathering?
You can only get Lith and Meso relics in Sanctuary Onslaught, I believe. I think for farming relics, I'm not actually sure where people go, honestly. For
Okay.
Neo and
There's-
MC.
I don't know where specifically. I only know one of them, which is you get Lith relics from the Void Capture Mission Epic. So it's super quick to do Hepit. You can like have it done in like 40 seconds. So every 40 seconds you get a lift relic. Which is a lot better than like the every 5 minutes to do 3 rounds of defense on some things where you're not even guaranteed to get a relic.
It's like kind of an enclosed space, but it's also like, I don't know. Oh,
Synthetic Eidolon shard.
it spawned on top of me.
Do you still need levels anyway?
I think so.
Then it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, okay. I think whenever we wrap up this round, that's probably going to be it for me. Just feeling a little bit drained.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Been good fun playing and good chats, though.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm only at 24.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
How much have you been killing with your weapons versus just your Warframe abilities?
The electricity, like, runs out of energy very quick. And so I usually can't kill enemies completely before I run out of energy.
Yeah, you're gonna want to throw efficiency, energy, and
Strength.
ability strength on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strength for more damage, flow for more energy, efficiency for more casts for the energy you have.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need duration or range. If you can fit them on, do so, but what you probably need is
Oh, I
whatever it's called.
fell through the map.
Well, that's not good.
You fell out of the orbital.
Nope. I found a spot that, like, the hitbox does not match up with the texture, so I'm just kind of in an out of bounds area, and the enemies don't know how to get to me.
Oh, you went through the portal. I didn't.
Yep, I did by accident, but that's fine.
Just let it time out.
Efficiency is crucial to this experiment's design.
Whoa! Raid!
Welcome,
raid.
welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, Raiders.
Hello there. Welcome on in. Shout out to Wonder Ari. Hello, hello, folks. Puppin' music. Wonder Aria, welcome on in.
Specimen in my sanctuary.
Red Panda Raid. Nice. Titania Umbriel, hello, welcome on in.
Are you gonna do one more? Because
I think
we
I'll do
got the
one
raid.
more with getting those upgrades on.
Now get out there and
Okay.
Frogtopus. Excellent.
Honestly, I think I'm out of energy, so I'm probably just gonna wrap up
That
here.
is valid. I hope you have a nice evening.
Yeah, that's really so.
Yeah, me too. Before I go, I would like to plug the charity stream I'm doing one more time.
Yeah, definitely.
For my anniversary. To everyone who's been here so far and may not have heard, and also to the Raiders, I am having a charity stream raising money for Alzheimer's research on my next stream anniversary on the glorious 25th of May. I have no clue what I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Valid.
It's possibly just more Tales of Vesperia, but it might also be Monster Train 2 since that's coming out.
soon.
Yep. In
Yeah.
any case, thank you both for having me. I'm gonna dip out here.
Yeah, have a nice evening.
Yep, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Night, Kaister.
Hope everyone's stream has been going well. Yeah, it's been going well. Been vibing with some Warframe. Just been grinding out some mastery levels, and it's been quite good. Yeah. I'm doing some improvements so that I don't run out of energy. Shield capacity. Nope, only 9 left. What were you up to? What were you playing, though? Buildy Reach? Sure. Yeah. Perfect. Kay, you wanting to do one more just until I reach 30?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Model looks awesome. Love my hair. Well, thank you. This is actually... We're nearing the end of this model's lifetime, actually. I'm about to be doing my re-debut. I don't have an exact date yet, but, soon. Where's the teaser image? I have so many things. I need to organize this better. Oh, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Honestly, where is it? Okay. I have my pointing indicator. Mix it up. Sneak peek. Here we go. Leonard has face and hair is more magical. Yeah. I'm planning to like lean more into like people being able to do like I want to be able to have it so that there's like text to speech stuff and people can have basically Leonard's going to read out donations and stuff and like be my little stream companion to help out with stuff, and it'll be cool. It'll be fun. I've been working on the programming for that, so it's good fun. Wonder Arya, if you need to raid and run, I fully understand. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you for entrusting your community with me. And yeah. Leonard is an awesome name. Well, awesome backstory for Leonard as well. My first time playing Pathfinder, I was playing as a druid who had a Leshy familiar, and it was a little mushroom dude named Leonard. And so now, in the lore of Pathfinder, there's stuff with like cross-dimensionality things, and basically leaning into that, Leonard came into our realm, and you know, there's some other stuff there, but yeah. Equally awesome backstory, yes. I will open the next data conduit. I forgot to give my little introduction. My name's Crystal. CrystalENVT, or just Crystal. Variety, mushroom girly streamer. Play whatever I want. Warframe, Celeste, Kaizo SMW, all sorts of different things. Frostpunk. Just whatever I'm interested in at the time. Okay, that's pretty short range now. We've just been leveling frames today. Frames and weapons. Okay. Okay, so I think Xmas units, it's not good to use energy, but like everything else, it seems pretty decent to use energy on them.
Yeah. Because Xmas have the other guy, which makes it a pain to
Yeah.
get rid of them.
Okay, next zone. That did get me to 25, so it's going faster. Bum, 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 bum. I do hope in the future, it's probably not huge priority to the devs, but I do hope they add some sort of way for replaying like the one-time story events.
I'm pretty sure for a lot of quests, you can just go to the quest in the thing and replay it.
But for new work, can you do that? Because honestly, I would spend the 4 hours and replay through it because like that was like ridiculously fun to me.
If you can't, then the only way you'll get to relive it is vicariously through videos on YouTube, where you watch other people react to it.
Fair, yeah.
And then you live vicariously through them.
I go and rewatch through my own playthrough. Afraid you must eat now. Have a good rest of stream. Well, I hope you have a good eat. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it.
I like
Yeah,
Sauron.
nice eat. What was that, Kay?
I was just saying, I like Sauron.
Saren is good. Efficiency thing. Let's turn up the music a little bit. Uh, 27. We're getting pretty close. Uh-oh. Okay. If you kill one Xmas unit, it's just an instant revive, so... I try and get the Xmas units with the amp. It's called the amp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Speed level 3.
I should do some steel path with Sauron.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't use it for steel path, but I really should. Like, I'm already up to nearly 1,000 on my spores. I just reached 900.
Yeah, it's probably better on Steel Path, honestly, because of, like, the enemies having a little bit of persistence to them.
Yeah. It kind of kills them too fast because it ticks like every half second or so.
Right.
So So you just end up with like it killing off a few people, whatever, and then.
I'm max rank.
All right, so we don't want to jump in.
Yeah. Big stretch. Oh, press the wrong button. But yeah, was a super fun time.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
I'm gonna find a friend to raid over to.
You should do the same.
Gobsy is live. Boop. Okay. I will see everybody next time. Take care.